Hello, and it is video 2 of Building in Public with me, Spence C. And if you look at yesterday's video, you'll see I'm in a slightly different place. I had to come out for a meeting. The meeting is cancelled, so I've set up in this big church hall here. So you probably hear some echo in the voice. Anyway, this is how it goes when you're doing daily videos. You just have to film where you can, when you can. So first things first, if you're new here, please like, subscribe, comment, join, and follow me as I am building in public. So what am I building? Well, hopefully building a business from zero, pretty much. On this channel, I started off with 4 subscribers. This is an old channel I've done nothing with, but since yesterday I have 1 new subscriber, Jimmy. I think it's Jimmy. Anyway, you'll see me in the comments below. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you for listening. Thank you for joining. And more importantly, thank you for subscribing, joining me on this journey. So, as I said, so it's a journey from 0 to 10K, 0 to 10K subscribers, 0 to 10K dollars, pounds, what you want to say. And it's basically building something from nothing. And you can follow me on the journey of this, celebrating the wins, reflecting on the losses. And what better way to start that than on today's December the 31st, so I thought I'd get a head start on the new year. So happy new year if you're watching this wherever you are. I'm in California, so it's 20 past 12 in the afternoon. It's midday, more or less. Sun is shining, life is good, God is good, here we are. So that's just the backstory of what I'm doing here. And I like to try and get a ritual going. So yesterday I drank 250 ml of water. This is 740 ml bottle of water. So I'm going to do this every day because it's important to stay hydrated. Here we go. Usually I chug this down in one, but my nose is slightly blocked, so it's hard to breathe. Good. Nearly done. There's a bit left. All good. So, yesterday was, the theme was, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. Obviously, that's the first video. So, today's theme, today's quote would be, ready, fire, aim. So if you're ready to start something, just go for it. And then you can always aim once you've started. It's like riding a bike, isn't it? You have to pedal first. You have to get some forward motion first before you can start to steer. So that's what I'm doing here, just trying to get some forward motion, keeping the daily videos going. And I am in music. So what I'm doing at the moment, the things I have going on at the moment is some consulting, which is on LinkedIn. You can join me down below. You can find me on LinkedIn down below in the links, in the comments, and not in the comments, in the description rather. And also I'm a musician, so I do gigs, but not as many as I used to do because I've got a 1-year-old daughter, and my wife and I are sharing the childcare. She's doing a lot more work at the moment on her PhD, so I'm doing a lot more of the supporting role at the moment. I've got parental leave for a couple of months, so that's why I'm going to be doing more of the childcare at the moment. However, that means I've got a lot less time. So I've only got like an hour, 2 hours maximum a day to do this. So it's kind of getting from 0 to 10K in 2 hours a day. So can it be done? I don't know. So you'll find out. I'll find out. And what else have I got going on? Yeah, so and I built a directory for the Oslo music. I'm based in Oslo in Norway, even though I'm British. So that's up and running. You can check that out again in the description. And that's kind of it. So what I've been looking at, some ideas, is to start a newsletter, a local newsletter, which is one idea I've had, local to Oslo. So again, starting that probably after the parental leave, because that's going to take a lot more time than I currently have at the moment. And I'm not actually in Norway at the moment, so you'll have to wait until I get back, which is in March. And that's kind of it, really. So the next thing, what I'm looking to do is to find activities, probably sales things that are high leverage, that don't take a lot of time but get maximum return. Now, there's one thing that I have been looking at is, again, I mentioned him yesterday, Jackie Chow. He's SEO expert, and he does partnership agreements. So basically, you find a company, you say, "Hey, we can do your SEO for you, and we can guarantee you get top in the top 3 in Google search, and this is how much it's going to cost." And basically, we go in partnership. So I find the gig and then pass it on to him. So that's probably one thing I'm going to start doing and looking into to get maximum money for minimum time effort. But in the meantime, my expertise, I guess, and my knowledge and experience lies a lot in music. So I will be sharing things like that if you're a musician, if you're a music-based business. I do a Google Business Profile course. So I help people set up their Google Business profiles and optimize them, which is more importantly, because a lot of people have them set up but don't do anything with them. They just lie dormant. And if you're a local business and if you're not on Google in the top 3 at least, then you may as well not exist in terms of search, because if you're not there, people don't really search further than that. I don't know about you. Anyway, so I do that as well, Google Business Optimization, and I'm doing a couple of courses. So that'll be something I'll be hopefully running a course on that, recording it, and then monetizing it. I'll be sending the link to that in the description below. If you want to be involved in that, if you want to get on that, then drop me a comment, say GBP down below, and I'll reach out to you and we can do a course, and you'll get the course. But I'll be creating that once there's enough demand. That's really key for this, because there's so many things that you can start to do. Take months and years to build something out and then realize it's not working, or it's something that people don't want, or they're not willing to pay for it. And so that's going to be part of the experimentation process here with me. Testing the water. If you're interested, if there's enough interest, then I'll create it. So there's that going on as well. And the other thing I want to say is, if you were a musician, then this is really a game changer, because for a long time, if you wanted to get vinyl, because vinyl is very popular, especially if you're playing live, if you've got a fan base and you're selling live to them directly at gigs, people want something special. They want limited edition kind of vinyl runs, and traditionally that has been very expensive and prohibitive. Because of that, you have to invest a lot of money up front to get, and you might end up with like 5,000 or 500 of these records that, again, probably nobody wants, or maybe you haven't tested the demand ahead of time. So what I'm about to tell you solves all of that, and there's no outlay. So effectively, you can start your own record label and distribution business for zero. Sound exciting? I'm excited about it. So basically what you want to do is go to the link, I'll put it in the description. It's called Elastic Stage, and what they do is they're the world's first on-demand vinyl service. So think of it a bit like Amazon, but for vinyl. So you kind of like Spotify and Amazon for vinyl. So the way it works is you set up your profile, you upload your tracks, and then somebody, like a fan, can come along and buy that album, and it gets delivered straight to them. So you don't have to hold any inventory, you don't have to buy any records up front or anything. It just comes, they go straight to them. It's like drop shipping, but for vinyl. And it means that obviously you don't get the full amount, but depending on what package you do, you could get up to 40% of the revenue. And the great thing about it is, if you're in the UK or if you're in the US, and I think Australia, but you don't quote me on that, if you're in those countries, certainly the UK and the US, I know for certain, if you are in those countries, any of those purchases will make you eligible for the charts as well. So if you sell like 1,000 albums or singles, then that will go towards the listings. So you'll get a chart place. Exciting stuff, really. So if you want to get involved in that, as I said, check down on the comments down below. I'm doing these 10-minute videos. It's at 9 minutes 50 at the moment, so I'm going to wrap it up. Wish you a very happy new year. Please like, comment, subscribe down below, and I'll see you tomorrow on another video in 2025.